Welcome to Cruising with Jake. I'm Jake. That's Smoke. Let's go cruising. Hey guys, welcome back to Cruising with Jake. I'm Jake. We're in the short bus today, and we're on location at a good friend of mine's house. We're going to talk about a special event that's going to be coming up next month. I've kind of given y'all some hints about it, but today I'm going to bring in Jrod Holt, as many people might know as Jrod from Jrod's Garage. Come on over here, Jrod.
What up, guys? Cruising with Jake.
Yeah. Well, so Jrod, man, I've been so excited. He's the coordinator of Cruis'n, Oklahoma, and has started King of the Open Road, and now we've got a new event that we're doing.
King of the Off-Road. We started Cruis'n Oklahoma in 2020 in the midst of COVID. I work in the car business, so I work every Saturday, and so I needed a place to get out and do my thing. I wanted to get out on Sundays, cruise with my friends, my family, and then I thought, man, I'm from a small town. How has that affected those small towns with COVID and the amount of money that they lost in revenue because no one could get out and do anything? So Cruis'n Oklahoma was formed. And through 2020, 21, 22, 23, we did 39 months in a row. So we did over 3 years of consistent cruises. All these small towns, all over Oklahoma, stimulating small towns and economies. Somewhere in the middle of that, we started King of the Open Road. So King of the Open Road is a 3-day drag and drive event. We've been to Arizona, Texas, and Oklahoma now. And we've got one coming up August 1st through 3rd in Tulsa. And in the midst of all that, I was like, man, if we're doing that with race cars, I like doing off-road stuff. I know there's a lot of Jeep guys. I know there's a lot of side-by-side guys. I know there's a lot of Toyota guys because I'm a Toyota guy. Let's get a bunch of off-road rigs and go cruise the back roads, the true back roads of Oklahoma. Talking dirt roads, wooden one-lane bridges, all through the eastern Oklahoma mountains. It's going to be a badass deal. So it's one day at Camp Gruber up in Muskogee, Oklahoma. That's going to be June 13th. We will then leave there. We have to drive your rig. You've got to drive it just like a drag and drive all the way to Twin Mountains Off-Road Park. It's about a 95-mile drive the way we've got it planned. Once again, the whole weekend you'll probably only be on a concrete road, maybe 20 to 30 miles tops. It's going to be over 300 miles. From Twin Mountains, we will travel to Crossbar Ranch in Davis, Oklahoma. So you've got 3 of the most premier off-road parks in Oklahoma are going to be featured in this drive. And it's, like I said, it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event.
So, as I've told y'all before, I've got the short bus, and this is going to be my off-road rig. Jrod has never seen the short bus before.
I have not.
And so we're going to get his reaction today. He's got some trails here on his property. We're going to get in and we're going to go see what the short bus is made of.
Yep.
And see if it's going to be capable of doing at least the green trails.
Yeah, I feel like these trails are probably capable, or is a good relation to what a green trail would be at King of the Off-Road. There's a spot I'm going to take you through that's probably a little off camber, so you may actually end up hanging a wheel.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of cool. But I'll hop in Kim's FJ that we just built her, and we'll take off and see what she
Yeah. So let's let Jrod take a look at the short bus. So it's an '03 Ford Escape.
'03 is a good year.
So it's a 3-liter V6. There is no interior. Go ahead. The doors are open.
Yeah, no carpet.
That
means it's probably been wet before.
Oh, maybe. We won't talk about that on camera. But all it's got is some all-terrain tires. And it is all stock. It is all stock.
Pretty cool. A lot of people don't realize I used to have a segment of cars I used to buy. I used to nickname them Syphilis. And they were just absolute shitbox cars. And we would drive these things. And some of the things I put those 2-wheel drive cars through, people would just scratch their head. So, if you have a little gumption and a little momentum and you're not scared of that right skinny pedal, you can make it through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty anxious to see how far you'll take this.
Absolutely. So, guys, I'm going to hop in the short bus here, and I've got a GoPro mounted up. I'm going to get out and follow Jrod and the FJ, let him kind of take me on a tour of his property out here on the trails that he has, and we'll see how the old short bus does.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, guys, we are going to follow Kim, Jrod's wife, in her FJ, and we are going to go do a little bit of wheeling out here at Jrod's property.
There's a big.
And we are still in just all-wheel drive. I haven't even flipped this thing over to four-wheel drive yet. And we'll see if I can get through the whole thing without even having to put it in four-wheel drive.
Oh God.
What are you all gotten?
Well, this is not my cup of tea.
It's okay.
This makes me very nervous.
We're in the short bus. They'll be fine. If they're out here in that beautiful FJ. All right. Here we go.
Oh.
On me. Jared got out to make sure I got through there, and he's like, "Oh, he's there." The short bus goes through everything. I promise you.
Oh. That felt good.
Fence post, T post.
Oh shit.
All right, that's fixed. I'm telling you guys, so far, too easy. Short bus just takes this stuff and laughs at it. But looks like we've got some other stuff coming up here. And I know on video it doesn't do it justice. This is a pretty steep little drop off. And Tamara's filming and she does not like this stuff, but oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. So this is just a test. All right, here we go.
You know what? Jared, no, this is our storm chasing vehicle too.
Yeah. So Jared he loves the Dodge Stealth and 3000 GT platform. He loves those JDM cars. So this is one of his that's out in the, I don't want to say junk pile, but it's a donor car. And that one might be being sold. And the beauty about the short bus is that I'll run it through all the trees and everything. And it doesn't matter if it gets scratched or dinged or anything like that. It's already been through, this long of its life. It's already got some weight reduction going on, aka rust. So it's not that big of a deal if we beat and bang on it. It runs and drives great. And it's like I'm over here, arm out the window, one hand on the wheel, doing everything that the FJ's doing so far. So having fun. This is going to be a blast. Oh, sorry, dear.
Alright. Try not whipped in the face.
first time she's put that thing in four-wheel drive since we built it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a good looking FJ.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I love FJs. That's my deal. That and Supras.
Yeah, yeah,
Love me some Toyota. But yeah, I mean, it's fun having those in your backyard.
absolutely. And old short bus didn't even scoff at it. I was just in all-wheel drive. I didn't even get to
Center
lock
lock.
it into four wheels. So
Yep.
that was I think if that's indicative of what the green trails are going to be for us.
There'll be some little more rocks, and there'll be some water crossings. There's a really cool spot between Twin Mountains and Davis on the drive that has it's a natural water crossing on a gravel road.
Oh yeah,
And so I'm really anxious to see if it's washed out for one, because of all the local rain we've had, and how high the rivers and creeks are going to be. Because originally we had planned to run the river, but there's just no way in hell if we didn't get another drop of rain between now and June 13th, the river would still be too high.
yeah. I was talking to Chris Manuel that lives down there in Ada. And he was saying that the river, actually, the railroads that got it closed down also.
Really?
So he was like, "Y'all, we've been able to take part of it, but they have it completely shut down where we would have had to turn around and drive back."
Yeah, that would have been
So,
a nightmare.
that
Or
would've been
someone would
nightmare.
have tried it and drove off in it and
Yeah.
lost their rig. And
Then he was also talking about river pirates down there.
really,
Yeah.
that's a thing, huh?
Yeah, that's a thing. That's
I've heard of it.
according to him, and he lives down there. So
Yeah, I've heard of it. So. Well, no, that was awesome, man.
that was awesome. I appreciate you letting us come out and do a little bit of test with the short bus in fairly stock form. We've got a couple things we're going to do to it. Do a 2-inch lift up front. That's really it and putting some different tires up front.
I'd probably bring an air compressor with you so you can air down a little bit.
I will have my jump box that has an air compressor on that, so I can be able to let the air down and air back up and all the things. We're gonna put a light bar up top here, and you'll see what goes on with the short bus and videos to come. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching, and Jared, thank you so
no
much
problem.
for your time.
Anytime.
And y'all, if y'all are interested, we've got a month left, basically,
Yep,
right?
30 days.
30 days. And how many tickets have you had sold yet? So far?
118.
118.
We're
So,
tapping it at 250.
so there's still plenty of tickets left. If y'all are interested in doing the King of the Off-Road, where can they find that information out?
You can find it on our Facebook page, King of the Off-Road, and then there's also a Facebook event page, King of the Off-Road, and our tickets are through the FOAT. So if you have a FOAT account, you can join on to the FOAT, just like you'd buy your ticket for World Cup Finals or Texas 2K or King of the Open Road or Street Car Takeover. All the larger events, they'll use the FOAT for ticketing. You can find them on there.
So come join us out at King of the Off-Road. This is a first of its kind,
Yep.
3-day off-roading event. It's going to be a blast, and we'll be out there with the short bus, so come see us. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you think the short bus is going to be able to make it for a 3-day off-roading event? And don't forget to subscribe. And remember, don't worry about it and keep on cruising.